Okay, so let's take a look at how you can use Oracle Cloud to set up your Oracle Apex instance, right? So for this, go to Oracle Cloud. If you have free credit, good. Even if you don't have the free credits, you will have an autonomous database that you can use to set up Apex, and that will be free, right? Now let's go here to Oracle databases. Here you can choose autonomous database. Already have two of those running here, so I will be hitting the limit with third, right? So I will show you regardless of that. So I will click on create autonomous database. Now here you can see it requires you to have a compartment, so by default it will pick the one. If you have multiple compartments, you will have to manually select that, right? Now here you see the display name. Now in case of display name, make sure to use something simple, like let's say I choose let's say some dev and apex, and I will use the same for database name as well, right? Then I will choose workload type. You can choose data warehouse, transaction processing, and apex. So if you just want to use it for apex, you can select this, right? If you pick this one up, then dedicated infrastructure will be out of question, right? If you happen to pick ATP, you have that option. So does with data warehouse. Now these are the actually deployment types. So with shared, it will be like a VPS like experience. Dedicated will run its own instance. Now the configure option here, so always free services, like you already have database that you want to use for free, you can pick option with these two. So you have like lot of data, then you can make use of data warehouse or transaction processing with mixed load, right? So in case of apex, I would say these two are good enough. No need to go with apex because that would be only apex instance, right? So I'm picking the data warehouse. You can pick as per your choice. Then you choose the database version. Now this version could be the older version. In my case, as you can see, currently 21C is running on, and in next few months it will be like 23C, and maybe in near future it could be 25C, but it will only pick the old and stable version for you to select based on your region. So I have Asian region, so I will be with older version. Then CPU, I think free service is kind of limited to 1 CPU 1 TB, so you may have to look for that. Then you have admin as default user and password as the option that you have, right? So you can pick that and then move ahead to choose network access, right? So you can pick between secure access from anywhere and pick between secure access with IPs and VCNs, right? So I'm picking the secure access from everywhere with MTLS option, right? Then also the option for bring your own license, right? Or if you have the option for license included, you can pick that, right? Then you simply click on create autonomous database. So I already have two, so I will stop the process. So I'll pick one of from these. So once your autonomous database is created, you will find available and this green image has a sign, right? Then here you will find that you have options to tools where you have apex instance listed already, so you don't have to manually go anywhere else to set things up, right? So apart from this, if you go to let's say apex.oracle.com, you will find that it also offers you multiple options. One free workspace which you can get from Oracle, or this particular free Apex service with your autonomous database, which is like this. And then there is always express editions on your local desktop or your option of using virtual machine. So all of that is also possible. So I will just come down to our cloud's autonomous database instance, right? So I will pick this option. You can also access this option from here, Apex instance. Simply click on here, it will open that instance. So we will go to tools just to remember the workflow, right? Now here click on open Apex. It will take a bit of time, so just be patient. Now as you know, we already have our user default here on autonomous database as admin that we used at the time of creating the database, and it's always the default. Now the thing is, you will have to use the password that you use for autonomous database and put in here. Now click on sign in administration, sign into administration. Select that and you will move to next step. Now here you have your entire instance given to yourself, right? If you go to the top, you will find that it is your admin account created already, because this is your own autonomous database instance. Now however, we will find that you have to create a workspace. So I will click on create workspace, right? So it will ask you how would you like to create your workspace. We will say create new database schema. Now I want to give it a workspace name, then workspace username and workspace password. So let's say my workspace name is, let's say, dev apex, right? And then my name and password. Can I have advanced setting? We can click on it. Can set the database password, but I don't want to do that, so I will just uncheck this for now and click on create workspace. So remember, your workspace name is dev apex is something I have given. You can give it something like your own. Your name is let's see, John, so Dave John, right? So that's just Dave is used for admin purpose to remember who is the person. So developer John is handling the workspace. That's how I'm keeping things in mind. So in your case, you can choose any workspace. I'm just giving you the guidance. You can pick whatever you want. Now let's go with creating workspace. Again, it will take a bit of time and give you your dashboard. And here you see sign in to DevApex to begin building application. Right, so you click on that so that it will reload. It will tell you that you have DevApex as your workspace name, my name, and then password. Click on sign in. There you go. You have your dashboard ready. Now here you can pick your app builder, then you can choose from sample apps, or you can create a new app, right? So you kind of went with the workflow and managed to create your Apex instance. Now I will also show you what's possible here. Now here you can see your workspace, your account name, your role. Now you can pick the preferences as well, right? And also you can take a look at administration settings, like administration section, manage services, manage user and group, monitor activity, dashboard, and password change option. So if we pick the manage service option, you can see that it will be listed like this, right? And you have your workspace name, application, SQL script, schemas, open request, all of these options that you have, right? And you have workspace preference, environment banner, workspace utilization, define workspace message, add some of the available services to manage, right? You can also access dashboard from right. So immediately you want to go to check database, so you can check the apps as well. So it's not like you are limited to one app per Apex instance. You can create apps as per your limitations kept by the Oracle on that particular instance. So for now, I think this is a flow that you have to manage to create your Apex instance and then set up your workspace and all of this in Oracle Cloud.